When discussing estate planning, most people will think of wills, don't you? It's been a method that's been around for hundreds of years. However, if you rely on a will, your family will have to go to court when you die. In contrast, trusts are a more effective estate planning tool. Trusts used to be used only by the uber wealthy, but now it's used by all income levels and asset values, and it keeps your family out of the court process. Now, which one is better for you? Is a will better or a trust? It depends on your circumstances. It is a complex process, and there are many options. An attorney would be able to guide you, choose the right plan for your family. Now, the major distinctions between the will and trust, I'll go through those. The first one is when it comes into effect. A will comes into effect when you die. There's no protection in case of incapacity, and it doesn't address your financial or healthcare matters. Whereas with a trust, it comes into effect as soon as it is signed and your assets are transferred into the name of your trusts. Your financial matters are handled, your healthcare matters are addressed as well, and it keeps your family out of court in the event of your incapacity or death. The second major distinction is the properties that are covered. Under a will, only the assets that are held under your own personal name are handled. It does not cover property that's held as joint tenancy, and it does not cover assets that pass directly to your beneficiaries, such as life insurance or retirement accounts. Whereas trusts, you direct who will receive your property at your death. It covers anything that's been retitled and transferred into your trust, and what we refer to commonly called as funding your trust. And we have systems in place that not only ensure that your assets are properly funded in your trust, but it's maintained throughout your lifetime. The third major distinction is in terms of administration. A will pass your assets to your beneficiaries through a court process called probate. Probate is an expensive process, and it's open to the public. And what I mean by open to the public is any general member of the public can go to court and look at your file and see what your beneficiaries received and how much they received and when they received it, and in fact who your beneficiaries are. Whereas a trust is a private matter. It saves time, it saves money, and it's handled by your successor trustee and the attorney that they work with. The fourth major distinction between wills and trust is the cost. The cost of a will ranges between $1,500 to $2,500, whereas a trust is more expensive to create. However, it is substantially less expensive than the probate process. And frequently we found that it reduces conflict when you have a trust opposed to going through the will and going through the court process. Call our office if you're ready to tailor a plan to provide maximum protection for your family and your budget.